Either way, the game setting happens. It's just option B says, don't tell me about hunting things. I don't care.
I don't like hunting.
But you might want to be told that you see cool stuff. Because you don't have to go on the hunts just because there's like rich game about.
Right, okay.
And be like, oh, that's cool.
Okay, that's fine then, sure.
Like,
All
good,
right.
I'm happy you saw a deer.
Now let me focus on this game.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
pause.
thank you. So what do we do about that then?
Well, we could try to sway him first.
Okay. Oh yeah, sway.
Which is a way to sort of suck up the things. When we do get our first trait in the diplomacy tree, we could even try to befriend him.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, we could try to learn his language.
I mean that
English.
would help him like us more, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at learn language.
To see what it says.
Okay, 64% is not bad. If he does like us more, I think it does increase the chance.
Okay.
But, well, we are young and eager to learn.
I don't know if is that worth it? I don't know. This is hard.
People are
to
saying, what if we
buy.
tried to seduce him instead? Because
Oh,
sometimes
just to
one
see what
works
it
better than
says.
another. 55%.
Still not great though.
So here's the thing, right? Like, we can't get along too well because of the zealous versus cynical thing. Mm-hmm. But we're both young and hot.
Yeah. We can
So,
still make babies.
We can still bang.
But if you sway him, can you later romance him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still an
So
option.
what sway
Okay,
does
okay.
is just give temporary boosts
Yeah,
to
okay.
the opinion.
Okay. No, sorry. I said if you seduce. Sorry, if you seduce, can you still romance?
Um,
Like, are those mutually
I
exclusive?
think
That's what I mean?
I'm not sure the option remains there because
Oh.
I think it's because you're already like banging as hard as you can. I don't
Right,
know.
okay.
I seem to recall it grays out the romance one, which is
Okay,
annoying.
Brewster's suggesting sway then befriend, then do the thing.
Yeah,
Should we do that?
That's quite good. So
Okay.
sway just increases opinion,
Oh, that's
and it's generally pretty good
pretty
chance of being successful.
Yeah. Okay.
And it can repeat, increasing by 25 every time. The 25 does decay over time,
Okay.
but you can keep boosting it. When we do unlock the befriend ability, we could try that. It would replace sway, and if it's success, this person will become our friend, which has a permanent boost to all kinds of opinions, and might make it easier to seduce or romance.
Right.
Yeah.
Half of the chat seems to be saying you can do both too, seduce and then romance.
Okay.
But,
You know what it is? I think is if you romance,
Yeah.
then you can't seduce
Okay.
because
Right,
you're
that
as
makes sense.
close as you can ever
That makes
get.
sense. Yeah.
But you're right. I think
Okay.
if you do seduce first, you can then romance afterwards.
Okay.
And the romance probably
Well,
becomes a lot easier.
This tracks. We'll proselytize to him. That's
Yeah.
a Christian thing to do.
Yeah, we'll convince him. Like, why so cynical? Mm-hmm. We start a sway scheme.
Now what do we do?
Unpause. So, actually, I'll pause
But in
again.
general, what? Sorry, my hand is.
So what we can do is we can take a look at, okay, we can petition our liege. This would be asking Heinrich to, like,
Stop
do
making
something
fun
for
of
us.
us.
If only. But we could ask him to, like, invest in, like, building some extra forts or something in this land. The problem is we'd have to travel all the way back over here again. And secondly, he'd probably say no because he doesn't actually like us very much.
Yeah, no, and he was not impressed.
Yeah, screw this guy.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
So we don't need this.
See,
Oh,
your
gonna
life
come
is
back.
at the Heinrich maneuver.
Oh, boo. Yeah, we have no air. Now we do have 11 of these notifications. Not as critical.
We should have a court position though.
We could do that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the top.
Oh, we can create the Duchy of Amelia. I know we can't right now because of holdings, but that's cool to know.
No, we totally can.
But we'd have to give it away though, wouldn't we?
The duchies work a little bit different.
Oh.
Although, in a sense, we would because if we have more than 2 duchies, people get cranky, and we do already have 2 duchy titles.
What about active election in the HRE? Is that something that we have input on?
Apparently, we're not one of the electors.
Oh, okay.
So there are 8 electors here, and they vote for the next ruler. So the HRE title is not inherited.
Yeah.
It's until death.
Yeah.
But then they elect the next person.
Yeah.
But we don't actually have say in that. So
That's all I wanted to know is if we had any. Okay. I can negotiate alliances.
well, let's take a look at the court physician.
Okay, yeah. Because that seems like a good thing to have.
So what we could do is we could check to see these are all the people in our court that we could appoint as a court physician.
Including our husband. Okay.
Yeah, it's sorted by aptitude. Our husband's the best, but he's still poor at it. It's mostly based on the learning skill
Wow. Okay.
and physician experience. 12 is not. It's average learning. It's
Can we
not great.
still recruit people to come to us like we could in CK2?
We can indeed. We can
Okay.
take a decision to search for a physician.
Okay.
So we will do
That
that.
seems like a good, yeah.
We'll start a search,
Idea.
and we'll see who comes up.
Okay.
All right, next up here, we can ask our head of faith for claims.
I don't know what that means.
So we asked the Pope to give us claims on one of these places.
Okay, but again, we can't hold more, can we, right now?
Well,
So I don't. How does that work?
okay, so we could. Now we could. Here's the thing: if we let's say we fought for the Duchy of Aquitaine, which is over here,
there somewhere.
We would get that in the land, and what we do is we could give out the county titles, so we're not over a domain limit, and we could hold on to the third duchy. It'd be okay. Some people might get cranky or whatever, but it's not a big deal. What we could do, if we could get a claim on anywhere in Italy, I wonder if Savoy or Piedmont counts as part of that.
I mean, Piemonte is in Italy now.
But that could move us towards creating the Italian kingdom title.
Right.
Take a look at the Kingdom of Italy.
I'll let you try to keep track of how many different titles we have and whether or not that's a problem. Because I'm gonna have even when I'm just playing by myself and focusing, I have a hard time keeping track of some of that stuff.
Oh yeah, and that's right. And we could go.
Plus it's different in this one.
Well, kingdom title. We can do that. So this is where Italy is in terms of the kingdom title.
Yeah.
So if we take more territory within this, it will help us create the Kingdom of Italy.
That makes sense.
Which is the thing. And then if we mouse over, it doesn't actually highlight. That's really weird and annoying.
Dumb. Yeah, it should. That would be very helpful.
But if we switch over to duchy titles, Piedmont is definitely, as you can see, within that.
Well, I knew it was. So.
Yeah. So it'd be about fighting this guy. So we could go and do that. The Pope likes us enough, and we're pious enough that they think, we're better. Probably this guy did something. Well, he's an evil atheist.
Evil.
He's sadistic, lustful.
Oh, charmer.
It's possible that that he could be a known adulterer. I don't see it though. So, but he might have done something.
I mean, just being an atheist might have upset the Pope. So, as a duke, you can have all the duchies you want. Only when you are king do you have a limit of 2 duchies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
So no one will give a shit right now.
Okay.
Well, that's quite good.
If you become queen without Piedmont, the emperor will transfer to you for free. Oh.
Yeah, assuming he likes us, they'll try to fix the proper tree of holding.
So we don't necessarily need it.
Yeah.
It just might be handy.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
We do actually have 3 wars we could declare currently.
Okay.
That's the thing. This asking the Pope, all he did give us is a claim. We still have to fight for it.
Right. Okay.
We could fight Duke Robert the Fox of the Puglia.
Puglia.
We could fight the Pope.
Wow.
Apparently, we have a CB on there.
That seems like a lot.
I mean, that definitely did happen. There's also Count Ugo of Bologna, who would be pretty easy to boop. Oh, it's for someone else's claims. Count Anselmo, our Chancellor. I mean, he would bend the knee to us. That actually would be fine. And for Apulia, it's because the Duchy of Spoleto. It's part of some of our area.
It is, yeah. We already own pieces of it, so we want the rest, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, both of those make sense to me then. Maybe not against the Pope right away.
Yeah, well, the Pope also has more troops, and the Pope's usually really rich, so you declare war on him, and he hires all the mercenaries in the entire game.
Well, Bologna is at least a smaller number.
Yeah. I'm just gonna station some men-at-arms. Don't worry about this. I'm just telling them where to train, and it'll give them some boost to things. And I'm just clicking on a bigger number. Literally, I don't even care what's happening other than it's bigger number stuff. All right. So, do we want to fight?
Well, I don't know if I want to fight, but if we're going to, then that one makes more sense to me right now than Apulia, because I don't know how many troops we have. So,
So, we directly control 2,851 troops.
Oh, well, that's a decent amount. Okay.
And we do have an alliance. We can also see about negotiating another alliance. No, he's unwilling. That's a shame. But there's these. They definitely do it. Our stepfather, Duke Gottfried. There's one alliance.
Lorraine.
And
there's an aunt or something.
Yeah, my aunt.
Countess Sophia Bar.
Cool.
Bar? Where's Bar?
Down here.
Oh, like Bari.
Bari.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
Oh, I might be wrong actually.
Because I know Bari, but it just said Bar, so I was confused, and it didn't sound Italian to me, right? It doesn't end in a vowel.
Oh no, it is somewhere else.
Oh. Okay.
It's Bar over here in Upper Lorraine.
Okay.
Bar's in France.
Okay.
Well, it's not currently in France, but in reality, in our current
in the
thing.
region of France, which is what I was thinking, maybe, but I didn't know for sure. Okay.
And I like it. You know what? Let's fight for Bologna.
I do want to go to Bologna. It looks like a really cool city.
Do that.
Got one of the oldest universities in the world.
Raise our troops, and we'll tell them to go siege the capital of Bologna.
Sensible Matilda. Yeah, I don't know if that's I would have
Given who?
Or Duchess. Sensible?
Yes.
I don't know if I would for that, but
we have 2 applicants for court. Husbert, who is average aptitude, and Baldassare, who is terrible, but enthusiastic, if nothing else. So Husbert is indeed experienced.
Catholic Italian. Okay.
Yeah, he's only got 9 learning, but he's a renowned physician.
Oh, well that helps, I guess. What
Yeah.
are his other things? I don't know what that one at the end is. The
Shy.
wagon wheel?
Oh, cautious leader.
Oh.
If we put him in charge of an army, which we won't, because he's only got 2 girls. Wrathful, generous, shy.
Wrathful. Bad choice of a doctor, but
It's not ideal, but at least we'll have one.
it's better to have one probably, yeah.
Not very smart, but
Renowned by whom?
he's got
Yeah.
enough experience. He knows which end to hold the scalpel by.
He's infamous. He's lowborn scum. Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna easily win this battle because we have way more troops, and then we're gonna sit and siege.
Yeah, I don't remember how to do any of this part.
Oh, we captured the Count's brother, so that's gonna go a long way.
Okay.
We'll release him after the war. Here sighting. Right, we can make the Dutch.
Creating an accolade. What does that mean?
So we have knights, we have Canadians over here, and what we can do is we can create an accolade, like a title, a special knight. But I was paused.
So many pop-ups.
What is this? Oh, we're gonna be friends.
That's always nice.
A fellow vassal, just some duke, the Duke of Lombardy.
Oh, that's. Oh, that'll. Oh no, it wasn't Lombardy. We were talking about trying to fight. I was gonna say that'll make going to war harder, but that wasn't. It was Piemonte, not Lombardy.
Which is currently part of Lombardy, I think.
Maybe.
I think. Maybe not.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
it's not. No.
I guess not. I don't know. We could use a friend.
Yeah, that's cute.
Wait, how old is he? 58. Is he gonna die soon? We get real sad when their friends die.
Oh. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. What's the butterfly? That's pretty. Oh. And what's the wreath?
Oh, August.
Oh, okay.
Dallas, he's deceitful,
Oh.
but
So is he really our friend?
still not convinced.
Oh gosh. She gets stressed though. She doesn't need more stress.
That's if we go, we're not convinced, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Friends are good, right?
Yeah, friends are. Sure.
Having
Okay.
Friends.
Pause the game. So this is where we can make a knightly title. So let's say our husband here,
Right.
husband Duke, well, Duke Regent or whatever, you
Yeah.
know. And he's one of our knights. We could make him the Knight of the Stag,
Ooh.
giving with the Charmer accolade. It does make his seduce scheme power more powerful.
Yeah.
But what's for liege, actually? It makes our seduce schemes more powerful.
Oh.
Oh, that might be useful. We could seduce him.
If we can't end up romancing him, then yeah.
And scoundrel, bonus marshal, cheaper mercenary. I mean, this is fine. Oh no, there's no other changes we can make.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make our husband
Sure.
the Knight of the Stag.
That sounds fun.
Cost us prestige. It's okay.
You
That's
can
what
hold
it's
a
there for.
stag do.
Ah,
We're already married though. It'd be kind of late.
there we
Cool.
go.
Okay, cute. The Duchy of Amelia.
Yeah, it needs worthy success. Doesn't have it yet. We go hunting for it. It'll happen at some point. Yeah, do we create the duchy? What's interesting about that is, so Emilia over here makes sense. Emilia Romagna, right? Getting all the floods right now. Is if we don't hold all the land in here in the duchy, but that point we'd have claim to it because we'd say, listen, we're the duke of this. We should, own all the land within it.
Right. Okay.
It does cost money to do it. It gives us prestige, and then having the extra title is a thing.
Right.
Should we do it?
Yeah, I don't know. Help. People help.
Meanwhile, I'll let the siege take on.
Yeah. Does it sound glitching? I don't know. I hope not.
Part of the kingdom title, so yeah. Alright, we'll do it. I mean, we'll just claim ourselves to be an even bigger duchess than we are.
Plus, I mean, we want to have Modena because that's where the good balsamic comes from.
Ah. So, we've won the war. Hooray!
Yay!
So, we're going to enforce our demands.
Bye.
All hostages taken by war participants will be released.
Oh, good.
We gain a weak hook on Anselmo?
And so.
Anselmo? Oh, right, because they get the county of Bologna, but they should be bending the knee to us. That is the case. There we go. So we fixed our border gore a little bit, because Bologna wasn't part of Tuscany before, now it is.
Someone languished in our prison.
Huh. Let's take a look. What's our prison situation? We have 2 prisoners right now. We have Mariana,
Oh,
who,
yeah,
you know
right,
what?
the
We're
evil
just
maniac.
kind of keeping here for her own good.
And for everyone's protection, because she's terrifying.
We could move her to house arrest as opposed to the dungeons.
Oh, well, maybe then. That seems kinder.
Let's do that. And then Matteo Visconti.
That's from the war, I assume?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, he's got some great stats.
He does.
He's also content.
And generous.
So what we
Wait,
could do,
generous and greedy.
we could ransom him for $10.
Okay.
We could also just recruit him. Like, we'll let you out of jail, but stick around. You're useful.
We want you to do things for us,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
We took over your land anyway, so just stay here.
Cool. We'll clear air. How come we haven't gotten pregnant yet?
Well, is it time to, like, try to romance him or seduce him or something? I don't know how much time has passed.
Oh, maybe.
Because we did the sway thing to see if he would like us better. But then we didn't go back.
This guy here, who's a vassal, he's a count of Luca.
Uh-huh.
He owes us a favor. We've got a hook on him.
Okay.
So we're going to use that to increase his taxes.
Oh, okay. More money is good, I guess.
Yeah.
If he doesn't mind terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, what were we just asking before that?
I was
Oh,
saying we should check on our husband situation.
yeah, so he must have been sway. No, he actually isn't. Oh, he's got plus 15 opinion of us because he's an acclaimed knight now.
Oh, yeah, right.
So our sway is still in progress.
How long does it take?
It takes a
Jeez.
while. Yeah, to take through.
We need to start having children.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some diplomacy events to trigger, because once this finishes, then we can take this befriend action.
Oh, right. Okay.
But-
That'll help. Okay.
But yeah, like, come on.
Dude,
Is there anything I
you
can
agreed to marry us.
do?
Like, come on, chop chop.
We could meditate in seclusion, but I don't think that's the way we get pregnant.
That's funny, though.
We could develop our capital, make it more impressive.
Like our capital city?
Yeah.
Oh. Consecrate bloodline. This game is so dramatic.
Yeah. There's the option to unify Italy.
Wow.
Need fame.
Italia. Cool. Well, I mean, if we're just killing time, I guess we could improve our capital. Why not?
Sure.
How do you become pregnant? Yeah. Oh,
So you do gain a bunch of stress.
of course. You
I
do.
think we can take this decision
Organizing
because we're
things.
diligent.
Organizing things is hard.
Yeah. This decision is only available because we're diligent, but it also stresses us out. It's hard work. We gain diligent planning for 5 years, which gives development growth in our capital.
That's a good thing.
The thing is, then the question becomes, how do we lower the stress afterwards?
Yeah, I don't even know what the options are.
We could throw a feast.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We go to a pilgrimage, actually. That might not be a bad idea.
Well, that also doesn't seem like it will help us make babies. But
It depends on if we're bringing our husband with us or not.
somebody did say something earlier about wooing your husband at a feast or something works really well. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it said.
I think a feast, and I think we can focus on trying to do a seduction thing.
Okay.
So let's develop capital first.
Okay.
We'll generate stress. There you go.
Well, generate stress. Woohoo!
And now we will feast. It costs money, but there's a bunch of stuff that'll gonna happen.
Yeah.
Throw a big party.
Fun times.
So we can do a normal feast.
Wow, you actually can host a red wedding. Sorry, I was not prepared.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll set the location. Well, let's do it. Let's do it in Firenze. Let's do it in Florence. Oh,
That's
don't have to go
where
very
we
far.
are based, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, we don't have to travel, so we don't have to worry about our entourage or anything
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Travel
good.
time. You're already there. How convenient.
None.
Now, we can focus. What are we looking to do at the feast? So we could
God,
choose.
They're really determined to make sure that you know that the murder is right there as an option.
Yeah, totally there. So at the feast, we're going to try to seduce her husband.
Oh, that can actually be the intent of the feast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're basically holding a bacchanalia.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh no, I've spilled all this wine all over myself. Won't someone help me out of this sodden clothing? Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how to seduce people. Red wedding for the Pope win.
Oh my goodness.
We could have an honorary guest. We could invite the
Ooh.
Kaiser.
What if you'd like us better? Would you like us better?
Invite a guest while they're trying to get involved with their participants, increase their opinions, feast repulse, perfect time to sit back with some stress. I mean, presumably, unless he says no again.
Should we invite the Pope? No, I don't know. I mean, I guess if we think it'll actually help.
Sure.
Okay.
I've never done this.
Okay.
Activity options. So we can choose our dish complexity. Simple trenchers, exotic delicacies,
Oh.
or culinary art pieces.
Oops, maybe. Fang just said, isn't befriend better, and then you can do the seduce once the 12 months has passed? Like, it helps in the step to make the seduce actually work better?
Yeah, I suppose we could wait for the feast until we've got the ability to befriend them. But the befriend will take a while.
Oh.
I want to try to seduce them now.
I think-
we need
No,
babies.
but, like, there was a befriend
Oh,
focus.
there
with the
is.
feast.
That is true.
But I don't know what's better. I have no idea. Let's
What-
just hope.
I'm going for
Okay,
seduce.
we've had to wait a while.
No.
Let's just hope. Okay, sorry.
I've been clam jammed for too long.
Oh my,
We can choose the number of courses as well.
I can't with you. Okay.
But this all costs money.
Right, of course, yeah. How much money? I can't.
So
Going
it's
so
currently
fast.
20.
Okay, well, that's not bad.
We can increase it to 70. We could reduce it to no cost.
Oh, wow.
Just satisfactory.
We have to, especially if we're inviting the Kaiser, we
Yeah.
have to spend some money.
Middle of the road for both, like in terms of complexity and the dishes, or do we boost it?
What's the price on the complexities? The same. Oh, it's the same.
So this increases prestige gain,
Okay.
and this one increases opinion gain. So do we want more prestige or opinion? We might want more opinion specifically if we're inviting the
Yeah, if
Kaiser.
we're trying to get the Kaiser to not like us again.
Maximum number of
Yeah,
courses.
we may. Yeah, let's
All right,
like
we'll
that.
leave the complexity at the
whatever.
baseline.
Spend it all.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, he'd better not laugh at us again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is stressful. I understand now why she's stressed.
Yeah. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests have yet to arrive. No kidding, it's going to take them 120 days to get here. And I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some fresh quail already. I spot Prince Donald among the crowd, totally unaware of my plan to seduce her.
She's
Dun,
so
dun,
deviant.
dun! So we gained some prestige already.
She really is a lot.
Yeah.
She's very
Maximum
fanatic.
courses, all the pizzas.
All the pizzas. Yeah, well, she liked it until she got sick.
That's true. I forgot that she did eat the pizza.
If you've ever been to an Italian gathering, there will be food. Yeah.
We don't have a lot of cash left over right now between our activities, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we just like waiting for something to happen now?
Still going up to the room's best option to befriend people. We're waiting for people to actually arrive, because it's going to take 3 months, mostly because we're waiting on Heinrich.
Right. She's like,
Like,
why is
oh
he
my
not
God.
here yet?
I want to seduce my husband now.
Put in all this work, all these things. Where is this guy? Also, why is she spotting fresh quail if they're waiting 3 months for the Kaiser to show up?
Yeah,
How
no,
long
it's
is
like
the
it's
feast?
an odd message. All right, cheer gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies from near and far reaches the realm. The mood is bright, spirits are high as the feast begins.
Her husband seems to be having a grand old
Very
time.
fun. Opinion 77, which is great.
He's laughing.
Gain a warm welcome.
this is
That's
great.
good. Total guest list is here. This is everyone who's here. We got the Kaiser himself. Some ducks. Many ducks.
I
Wow.
like ducks. Ducks are cool.
Yeah. Ducks eat for free at Subway.
Exactly.
The rumors that have been
I need kids say step one, plan a party in 6 months.
It's gonna be a serious party. The rumors have been circulating about Duke Bernholt wanting to curry favor with Kaiser Heinrich are confirmed as he hands him a gift. My dearest liege, it's so lovely to see you. Knowing that we'd meet here, I brought you this marvelous pelt as a token of my appreciation. Kaiser Heinrich grins as he studies the animal hide. Seeing how happy he is from receiving a gift, I realize I'm at risk of missing this opportunity to improve my standing with him as well.
Inviting him to the fancy feast is apparently not good enough.
Also, our husband's diplomacy skills improved by just being here and talking to people.
That's nice.
My liege, I have a gift for you as well. So this will be a stewardship challenge against Duke Bernholt.
Okay.
So we have a 63% chance of succeeding, gaining a pin boost or ahem. I declare toast to Kaiser Heinrich. Same thing, chance of success. Spill your drink on the gifted pelt and claim it was an accident.
No, that seems like
50-50 injury
bad
challenge.
choice.
Or
Yeah.
no need to rush, I'll think it's fine.
Okay, but we already know this dude is not impressed by nothing.
Yeah, now this gift would cost us 65 gold.
We don't have that much money. I mean, we have that much, but we don't have a lot.
I mean, either way it'll work actually. The Kaiser is going to like us. Just 61% chance that it'll go really well.
Versus 63%. Not much.
Yeah, it's about the
not-
same.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get slightly more opinion from this, but it's 65. But I say
Yeah,
we
let's
declare
do
toast.
The toast, yeah.
Toast! Sorry, I thought it was Rocky Horror Picture Show. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance, Duke Erdolf, goes on and on about court alliances. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, my lady?
Boring.
No, please, do go on. had interesting conversation for 10 years, giving us +1 diplomacy and learning.
Wow. That's a strange
It's a
sentence.
long conversation. Look how bored she looks.
You had an interesting conversation for 10 years.
Or why don't we talk more about you instead? Chance of forming a friendship with him. I kind of like 10 years worth of +1 diplomacy and +1 learning.
Oh, okay, those are nice perks. Those are good perks.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I mean, unless we specifically cared about him.
She's good at pretending that she's interested.
Oh, the honorary guest was praised for being noble. He gains prestige, but he also gains 10 opinion of us. That was probably the speech we gave.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, the great table, seating the upper nobility on the dais, gives a loud crack, and a moment later it gave in under the weight of food and gilded decoration. Too much food!
Wow.
As my most distinguished guests and I had to be fitted in among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my marshal, Count Arduino. Count Ulrich took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners.
Oh boy.
Acting quite the opposite, Count Anselmo displayed grace and humility among his lessers. Arduino and I ended up talking all evening and agreed it should not be the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. You're supposed to be talking to your husband.